Students, today we are going to learn a new topic. The topic is a system of classification. In previous lesson, we studied classification and types of classification. Everybody know the definition of classification. Classification means arrangement of plants in a proper manner. There are the three systems of classification: artificial system of classification, natural system of classification, and phylogenetic system of classification. The first system, artificial system proposed by Carlos von Linnaeus, natural system proposed by Bentham and Hooker, and phylogenetic system proposed by Engler and Pranter. Now let's start the first system, artificial system of classification. This system given by Carolus Linnaeus, and he was the Swedish scientist, botanist, zoologist, physician, and for its outstanding contribution of taxonomy, so it is called as the father of taxonomy. And Carolus Linnaeus was also called as Carl Linnaeus or Carl von Linnaeus. And brief history of Carl Linnaeus. Carl Linnaeus was born 23rd May 1707 at village of Rasheld in Småland, Sweden. And in 1727, Linnaeus began his studies in medicine at Lund University, but he transferred to Uppsala University in 1728. From 1730 to 1732, he was able to subsidize himself by teaching botany in University Garden of Uppsala. On 23rd June 1735, he was received Doctor of Medicine degree from the University of Arctic. And in 1741, he appointed professor in botany and professor in medicine and botany at Uppsala University. And in 1750, Linnaeus became rector of Uppsala University. Linnaeus died, and in 1750 to 1760, Linnaeus continued to collect and classify plants, animals, and the minerals. Linnaeus died on 10th January 1778 at Uppsala. Then James Edward Smith, by the collection of Linnaeus after his death from his widow Sarah, which includes 1400 plants, 3198 insects, 1564 shells, about 3000 letters, and nearby 1600 books. And in botany and zoology, the abbreviation capital L or Lin dot is used to indicate Linnaeus as authority for a species name. For example, Mangifera indica, capital L dot. And also published classification systems as a 2 volume work in a famous book, Species Plantarum, published on 1st May 1763. The next is the outline of classification. This system is very simple and easily handled. Classify all the plants into 24 classes, mostly on the basis of family. Out of which 23 classes are the cover flowering plants, and 24th class include algae, fungi, bryophytes, and pteridophytes. These classes were further subdivided on the basis of carpel characteristics into orders such as the Monogynia and Digynia. The difference between monogynia and digynia means monogynia means the plants which have only one stigma in flowers, and digynia means plants which have two stigma in a flower. And he used hierarchical categories. Each kingdom was subdivided into phylum. Each kingdom was subdivided into phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Next, outline of classification. The first class is Monandria. Monandria character is on flowers having the one stamen. Example: Lema and a Kiana. Then next is the Diandria, the flowers having the two stamens. Then next, Triandria, flowers having three stamens. Tetrandria, flowers having four stamens. Pentandria, the flowers having five stamens. Hexandria, flowers having six stamens. Heptandria, flowers having seven stamens. Octandria, flowers having eight stamens. Enandria, flowers having nine stamens. Decandria, flowers having 10 stamens. Dodecandria, the flowers having 11 to 19 stamens. Then Ecosynandria, the flowers having more than 20 stamens attached to sepals. Then next, Polandria, the flowers having more than 20 stamens attached to receptacle. Diadynamia, the flowers having two long and two short stamens attached to petals. Tetradynamia, the flowers having six stamens, of which four are long and two are short. Monoadelphia, the flowers having stamens united by filaments to form a single bundle. Then Diadelphia, the flowers having stamens into two bundles. Polyadelphia, the flowers having stamens in more than two bundles. Then next, Synangaceae, the flowers with stamens attached by anther loop and filaments. Filaments are free. Then Gynandria, the flowers with stamens attached to gynoecium. Then Monocia, the flowers are unisexual, develop on a same plant. Dioecia, the flowers are unisexual and develop on a different plant. Polygenia, the male or female plants, the bisexual flowers develop on a same plant. The last class is the Cryptogamia. Cryptogamia is the non-flowering plants or the flowerless plants. And some examples of Cryptogamia: algae, fungi, bryophytes, and the pteridophytes. Next point is the merits of artificial system of classification. First is its increase and age identification by means of one or few observable characters. For example, the stamens, you can easily identify number of stamens. You can easily identify the plants. Like Monandria, Diandria, Triandria. And the next is the modern biological classification as its root in the work of Wilman. Then the binomial nomenclature is used in this system. The next point is the poorly known plants are placed in one of the classes. Next is the even with the expansion of our knowledge, this system still remains the most stable and acceptable system of classification. The next point is the limitation of artificial system of classification. The plants having phylogenetic similarities are placed in a different group. The next is the it gives limited information about the plant member. This system has a little or no predictive value. Affinities and relationship among the taxa have not been considered. There is no distinction between the dicotyledon and monocotyledon and have been mixed up and put together. Means dicotyledon and monocotyledon have the mixed together, not a separate. So this is the first classification system.